Okay, kids, can you hear me clearly? Will you please do this way? Thumbs up. Yes? All right. So, good morning. So, this time we're going to begin with our English class. Are you excited? Yes? Did you eat your breakfast already? All right. So, it's nearly lunch. So, I hope you're okay. You already are comfortable sitting
Again po.
there. Yes, and this morning we are going to talk about new lesson, and I'm very excited to be with you. I hope your internet connection is okay also. Now, before we start, let's have this game. Let's play some game first. Are you excited with this game? We are going to call this the Rebus Puzzle. So, in this game, you will just yes, you will just give me with some clues. You are going to give me the word. This is to add some new ideas or new vocabulary words to you. So for example, kids, um, this one. For example, the clue is you have you have their read and then there are lines. So that is read between the lines. Okay. So just raise your hand or just unmute if you want to answer. So let's start. Anyone? What is that? What do you think is that one? Yes, Amer. What is that, Amer?
Coffee break.
Wow, very nice. That is correct. Very good. So that is coffee break. So next, let's proceed. Yes, Aliyah.
Love at first sight.
Wow. So that is correct also. So that is loved at first sight. And yes, Percy is raising. Yes, Percy, what is the answer? Percy. Yes, Percy, what is your answer? I cannot hear you, Percy. Um, how about any other hand? Yes, Dana. What is your answer, Dana?
All over again.
Very good. That is correct. All over again. So next we have, okay, just stop it. Pick the raised hand if you want to answer. Um, hmm. Who wants to answer this one? Aliyah.
Broken promise.
Okay, that is also correct. That is broken promise. And how about this one? Okay, Percy, I think, is experiencing poor connection. Yes, Roshana. Roshana.
Head over heels.
Wow, nice. So will you please give a virtual clap to everyone? Oh, virtual clap, yes. That is correct. Head over heels. Very good. So next. All right. So who's racing? Kia. Wow. Kia is, Kia left the meeting. Two more is racing. Eman, do you know the answer, Eman? Any idea?
Top secret.
Wow, very nice. That's correct. That is top secret. And I think this is the last one. What is that? Yes, anyone from the group? Mia, do you know the answer, Mia? Look at the clue. Hmm. There's a truck there, and then another truck on the right, and then truck on the left. So it means, yes, Aliyah, do you have any idea, Aliyah?
Heart
Yes.
on crack.
Very good. That is right on track, or you can say on the right track because of the word on. Nice. So give a hand again, kids. Very good for participating in this. Okay, Rebus Puzzle. Nice. This time, all right. So this time we are going to begin with this topic. Okay. For a while. Yeah. So we're now on the fifth week of our English class. And today, before we start, although we already played a game, we are going to pray first for, for at least a minute. And we're going to pray for this 5 points here: healing to all nations, wisdom to the government to handle the situations, protection, safety, and understanding. So let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We pray, God, that you will be with us the whole day and may you give us healing, give healing to all those sick uh, in our country, and may you give wisdom to our government officials in handling the situation. May we pray also, God, that you protect the frontliners, give them good health, and of course, we pray for the safety of the whole family. And for today, we are praying for the understanding of our new lessons. Thank you, God. These things we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. So, again, are you ready, kids, for today's activity? Yes? All right. Now, I want you to get something, anything blue or red, right there. So, look for anything blue or red, anything. And then you're going to read the sentences carefully here, and then show anything blue if you agree with the statement. And you're going to show anything red if you disagree. Is that clear? Clear? Yes? Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you have something blue or something red there? Okay, will you please show it? Show it now. May I see? Okay. Amer is using notebooks, and then Sophia is using yeah, the eraser ball pen for Dana. Very nice. So you're going to use that in answering the following statements. Read first and then answer. All right. So number one, schools allow face-to-face classes. Blue or red? Yes, correct. That is red because we are not allowing face-to-face classes. In our previous lesson, we have already discussed why, right? Now, number two, tattoos are wrong for young like me. Agree or disagree? Agree blue, disagree red. Nice. So your answers are blue. So that is correct. Next, the vaccine for COVID-19 should be given to frontliners first. Is that blue or red? Do you agree or disagree? All right. Very nice. Okay, majority of most of the class answered blue. Now, for I know what true love is. It's okay. You be honest. If you really disagree with this one, then show blue. If you don't agree with this one, then show red. I know what true love is. Okay, so some showed like red and then others showed blue. It's okay. All right? It's okay. There's no wrong or right answer here. Now, number five, online class is the best modality of learning. Online class is the best modality of learning. Is it blue or red? For you are the ones holding like online classes. For you, is it the best modality? Or have you observed that among your like, siblings having like the modular modality? So what do you think is the best? Okay, blue or red? So nice. So majority of the class answered blue. Now, number six, I am lucky to be a Filipino. Nice also. Majority is showing blue. So if you remember our topic last time about patriotism in ESP, right? We need to love our country. We need to showcase our values. Okay? We need to be proud of being a Filipino. Next, we are protected against COVID-19 if we are vaccinated. Do you agree or disagree? Red or blue? All right. So some answered like a majority answered red. I can see naman there are some answering blue. So it means some of you favor that we are protected if we are get vaccinated. If we are like get vaccinated. All right. Next, everyone should experience to use Facebook anytime. Everyone should experience to use Facebook anytime. Nice. So majority is answering red. Although we are using that in our class, especially the messenger for sending your answers. But as what I've told you, class, Facebook, we need to what? To limit the usage, especially this is not for your age, right? There are contents that are not suited to you. Next, all children should not play outdoors. Is it agree or disagree? All children should not play outdoors. Okay. Sige nga, show your answer. So for Jester, it's either blue or red. For Amer, yes, Amer. For Sophia, it's red. For Akiko, that's red. And then for Mia, that's red or blue. Now let's ask you about your answers in this particular item. Mia, will you please unmute? Hello, Mia. You said you are like agree or disagree. You're showing blue or red. Now, why you showed like red? You are disagree. Disagreed.
Because
Why?
because many children can because many children can infected by the COVID-19.
Okay, possible. Yeah, that's correct. How about the blue one? Why you answered blue?
Because many children wants to play outside because if, even they miss their friends.
Yes. Remember in our PE class, I told you that you can actually play. Especially you are like in your village, like with your siblings, you can play outside, right? But if you think it's not good for you because you may like get infected of the virus, you need to take precautionary measures. Remember that in our PE class? I already told you that one. That's why I understand why you are showing blue or red. Next, number 10. We must value our traditional dance, like Cariñosa. Very nice. Are you now practicing the Cariñosa class? Are you practicing the dance? Yes? Because we're going to like dance or we are going to showcase this traditional dance Cariñosa in our class, in our PE class. Now, why we are asking this question? We are going to talk about making a stand. So that is why you are choosing between red or blue. You're agreeing or you're actually want to disagree sometimes because as individual, as young as you, grade 5 pupils, you can now make your own stand. Okay? It means when we say making a stand, you are giving your opinions on something. Okay? So remember our topic about facts and opinion. So we can give opinions, right? But take note that in making stand, you need to hold firmly to an opinion or belief. To stand for something means you what? You give your support when we stand for and what we believe in. It means if you really believe that this is the really, I mean, this is the truth, okay? You can make your own stand. You get it, class? But take note that in making a stand, even we are giving our own opinion, we need to base it in facts. Remember our lesson in ESP about pagiging mapanuri sa mga naririnig nating impormasyon? Remember that class? We need to filter the information that we're getting from Facebook, from television, and we need to what? To take care. We need to like filter if it is a fake news or not. And definitely, it will affect how we give our stand. If we know the truth, we can actually defend it, right? And that's what you're going to do now. Um, you're going to make your own stand. So it's either you disagree or agree, or you're for or against, or you can say yes or no, or you can actually what? Like or dislike. So here, there's no wrong or right answers because you're going to give your own answers, your own opinions. Did you get it, class? For example, Mia a while ago, um, it can be like disagree or agree playing outdoors. Okay? But if you can support your answer, if you can defend it, if you can make a stand or give your opinion, then that's acceptable. You get it, class? Okay, for example, last time we have discussed about rabies. You still remember? Mm. And then there's a policy that we need to take care of our, pets. We need to keep them, right? Are you aware of that? That we have policy. Now, are you agree or disagree with that policy that we need to take care and keep our pets at home? Agree? Will you please do this way if you agree, and do this way if disagree? Now, may I ask you, Amer, why you agree with that policy?
Because if we disagree to the policy, many can be dead or be killed.
Be killed, can be beaten by the dog, right? And then definitely get some rabies. That's correct. So that's Amer's stand right now. So Amer is giving his stand. He is what? He can give something, details about that because he knew something about rabies. And that's deadly. And that's actually can kill people. That is why Amer has a stand already here. Did you get it, class? So everyone can make a stand. Now, your opinion, I said, or stand must be based on facts. Remember that? You cannot just say anything you want. There's a limitation for in everything we say. And we need to say or we need to make a stand based on facts only. Now, what are the benefits? Can have a tremendously positive impact to you if you are making a stand. Definitely, class, it builds your confidence. It's not good that you are just obeying or just like listening to people. Do this, do that. Okay? We need to what? Have our self-confidence. Because if we will just allow people to dictate what to do, definitely will not build our confidence. But we need to learn to make our stand. Okay? But take note, class, in giving stand, you should do it in respectful way. Okay? Most especially for elderlies, if you are making stand to them, make it in a respectful way. Next, it helps develop a strong sense of self. Definitely, you can trust yourself already. Okay? And then develop self-respect. So definitely, when you are like raising your stand, definitely, class, the more you stand for the beliefs, okay, the more self-respect you earn. That's how we say you earn the self-respect. And it builds integrity. Definitely, if you can explain something, people will believe you. Oh, so Sophia here can explain about the the bad effect of, going outside, or if we are like, if we will not follow the safety protocols against COVID-19, so this will be the effects. So for example, that's the stand. So definitely people will what? Believe you, you'll earn the integrity, and you will build it, right? And it helps develop independence. It means you're not always asking questions from your parents or from the teacher. You yourself can manage to explain, right? What if your parents or your teachers are not present instantly and you need to explain something? So it develops what? Independence. Did you get it, class? Right? So are you ready now to be improved? Are you ready? Do this way. Thumbs up if you're ready to be improved now by making your own stand. So let's try by let's try. Let's actually test if you can already. Now do thumbs up for the sentences you think you can uphold. It means you can do, okay? And then thumbs down if you cannot uphold. Number one, there is no better to be than myself. Thumbs up or down? There is no better to be than myself. Nice one. Kids, so it means you need to be yourself, especially in making your stand. Whatever you believe, your opinions, say it. Okay? Show it to people. Right? Number two, I believe in my goals and in my dreams.
Naka-off po ako, ma'am.
Yes or no? I believe in my goals and my dreams. Okay. Thumbs up also. Next, today, I choose to be confident. So we will see that later in our activity if you will choose to be confident. Then, I start to walk through my fear. Who among you here has fear when it comes to speaking? Public speaking or saying something? Will you just raise your hand? Are you do you have some fear and you are being asked by the teacher to speak? Mia is raising, Dana is raising. Well, class, that's normal. But I said here, we're going to develop your self-confidence by trying to what? To give your stand, to share your thoughts, to share your opinions. Okay? Now, good things are going to come with me. Agree? Thumbs down or thumbs up? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay. That's right. Good things are coming. I make the best for every situation. Okay. Very good. I treat others with respect and appreciate their individuality. Yeah, that's very important. For example, someone is giving the opinions or the stand, we need to listen and we need to respect them. And then I support and encourage others. All right. I commit learning to new things. And then I respect myself. Agree? Very nice. It means you are ready to be self-confident right now and you are ready to give your stand or to show your opinion or to voice out your opinions. Now, in this activity, you're going to read the excerpts and then take note of the important points being raised here. Write your stand on and you're not going to write on a separate paper. Just say it to me orally right now. So please read, anyone? Bella, will you please read the excerpts from the title first and then the content? Ready, begin.
Almost half of the Philippine citizens are not inclined to get the COVID-19 vaccine mainly due to safety concerns according to survey by Pollster Pulse Asia. Only nearly a third of 2,400 Philippine adults said they were willing to be vaccinated, while 21% couldn't say if they want to be inoculated. Of those who don't want to get the vaccine, 84% said they're not sure if it's of safety.
All right, very good, Bella, for reading the excerpts. Now, the question, and then please try to, to think, and based from what you believe and your opinion, what is your stand? Get vaccinated or not? Why? And then state your reason. So you're going to give your stand now. I'm going to call someone. Prepare for at least 30 seconds or few minutes. And then after that, if you are ready, just raise your hand. Are you, what is your stand? Get vaccinated or not vaccinated, and why? Yes, Mia is ready and raising her hand. Mia, please give your stand now. Please unmute.
Not vaccine because we're not sure if the vaccine is safe or not.
Okay, so for Mia, she's not sure if the vaccine is safe or not. Okay, well, that's her stand. Okay, she is not sure. So it means Mia here can do more researching or can actually listen more to the authorities or to the, for example, doctors, to the makers of the vaccine for her to be convinced that that's safe. So, well, that's for Mia's opinion. So we need to respect that and to listen also. Now, who else? Who else wants to give some? Yes, Jaisley. What is your stand
not
here?
not vaccinated because the the UK who got first vaccinated got a new COVID which contains more
Sige, go. You
wait
can do that, Jaisley.
more
Side effects, something like that.
yeah, and we're not sure if it will also affect on us or not.
All right. So it means there are cases, according to Jaisley. Very good, Jaisley. You are reading actually. You are listening to the news because you knew that there are like possible side effects. And there are people who actually experiencing that, right? That is why for her, not vaccinated is her stand. That's correct also. Why not? Jester. Yes, Jester. Yes, Jester. Are you raising or not? Dana. So Dana a while ago is raising. According to her, I have no self-confidence. But now, Dana is raising her hand. Go, Dana, try it.
Not vaccinated because there are some chemicals that are in the vaccine that might affect our health.
All right. So it means the contents of the vaccine. So for Dana, she is not sure of the contents, right? Anyway, that's also correct. So it's your opinion, I said. Now let's proceed. So another excerpt from, our I mean, our local government. So will you please read this one, Aliyah?
The Amadeo tourism promotes the town through a huge mural. The initiative of the local government of Amadeo to promote the town all over the country is a huge step for the town. One of its highlights is the huge mural painted along the highway entrance of the town, depicting the rich culture of the town. Many tourists visited the place and took some shots.
All right. Very good, Aliyah, for reading this one. Now, what is your stand? Is it helpful to promote the town? The huge mural that we have, is it helpful? Helpful or not helpful, and why? Yes. Just pick the reason there if you want to answer. Yes, Amer.
It is helpful because the mural attracts more tourists and go to the Amadeo. Amadeo.
Wow, nice. That's correct. Yeah, many people, bikers. I observed that also. Yes, Jester. Jester. Yeah.
Helpful
Why, Jester?
because sa the people is helping the town to become much more beautiful.
All right. Very nice. So that's correct also. The people are helping together to make the town more beautiful. And one more. One more. Just stick the race hand there. Okay. So I believe everyone is like, the stand is helpful. So we will continue now. Now take note, class, of this. Um, I'm going to ask you. So in making stand, what do you need to remember? Based from the discussion that we have, what do you need to remember in making a stand? Yes, yes, Mia.
Respect others' opinion.
Okay, respect others' opinion. Yes, Kia, you're racing. What do you need to bear in mind when it comes to
Be
making a stand?
confident.
Yes, be confident. Yes. How about yes, Jester again? Yes, Jester. I may hear you again. What do you need to remember in giving a stand? Let's go first to Eman. Eman, yes, Eman.
Respect others' opinion.
All right. And when you are giving stand, is that right or wrong? Amer.
It's always right.
Okay. Yes, it's right. It is right as long as what you give it based from the facts. That's what I'm telling a while ago. Kaya nga, if you're going to take a look here, take note, there are no right or wrong positions since every one of us is entitled of our own opinions. Right? No one is exempted. It means, hindi ako pwedeng magsalita. There's nothing wrong with, there's no such things as that. Na you cannot make your own stand. You are all entitled. You get it, class? You can give your own opinions. Now, to make a stand is a determined effort to defend something or to stop something from happening. So it can be to agree or to disagree. To you are for or against. You are actually making a stand also to stop something to happen. Okay, the key is to completely believe in the topic yourself. Because if you don't believe in what you are telling or writing, how can you convince the listener or the reader? So it is important, class, that you, who will believe first? To me or to yourself? Definitely yourself. You yourselves. I myself. I need to believe. Because if you are not believing to yourself or to what you are writing, definitely how are you going to convince other people? It's hard to convince them. Now, for the next activity, okay, you're going to read the article and then take note of the important points being raised. Then do the task below. I'm going to send it to your Google Classroom or to the Messenger, and the excerpts or the selection, and then class, you are going to answer if the poverty problem that we have, is it the fault of the government or the people? So you can actually give your stand here. Please give your stand also here. I mean, is it the government or the people? So I'm going to send that later. And then you're going to choose a topic below. Make a stand for your chosen topic and then write your answer on a separate sheet of paper, long size. Is it better to give than to receive? So you may choose that. Or number two, conserving electricity is important. Okay? In our science class, we have like tackled about how electricity, how important to conserve our electricity. Now, how about here? How we're going to make a stand? Now, another is education is the key to success. So you just choose one and then try to make your own stand for the chosen topic. Wait for it. I'm going to send it to your Google Classroom or to your classroom or to your Messenger. And this one, we're going to answer. You're going to choose from the words on the top or on the backs. Defend, stand, believe, happening, convince, or writing. If you know the answer, just raise your hand. So let's begin. You're going to answer this orally. To make a blank, yes, how about the others? Kia's connection, I think, is not good kasi lagi siyang naglo-left. Miel, yes, Miel? Will you please read first the first statement and then the answer? Go.
To make a blank is a determined effort
Okay, what is
to
the
make
answer number one?
to make a stand is a determined
Yes, that is correct. The answer there is stand. To make a stand is a determined effort to continue. You can answer the next one. To, will you please tick the reason again if you want to answer? Yes, Jillian. To make a stand, that's correct, is a determined effort to blank. How about Mia? Yes, Mia?
It's a determined effort to defend.
Okay, that is correct. To defend. Yeah, that's right. To defend something or stop something from. Yes? Yes, Jester.
Happening.
All right, that's correct. And then continue reading and then answer the next word. Anyone? Yes, Amer.
The key is to completely believe in the top.
Continue. Sige, continue Amer reading the topic.
The key is to completely believe in the topic yourself. Because if you don't believe in what you're telling or writing, how can you bluff?
Yes, how can you blank? Number 5. Anyone? Jaisley.
Convince.
Convince, correct? The listener or someone else. So you are all correct. So if you're going to read that, who can read all the whole paragraph with the correct answer? Anyone? Will you please read this one? Um, Ara, can you read that? Ara, will you please say yes if you can? Marius? Hi, Marius. Hannah, yes, Hannah, read the whole thing.
To make a stand is a determined effort to writing something or to stop something from happening. The key is to completely defend in the topic yourself because if you don't completely believe in the topic yourself because if you don't believe in what you're telling or writing, how can you convince the listener or something else?
Okay, so very good, Hannah. But then there are two answers, number 2 and 4. So will you please read again? But thank you for trying, Hannah. So let's have, yes, Mia, will you please read again the whole thing with the correct answer?
To make a stand is a determined effort to defend something or stop something from happening. The key is to completely believe in the topic yourself because if you don't believe in what you're telling or writing, how can you convince the listener or someone else?
Very good. So give a hand to Mia and to all of you who participated, class. Nice. So that is how we make a stand. Okay. Now, for this one, you are going to read the articles. Take note of the important points being raised. Write your stand on a separate sheet of paper. Okay. So let's try to answer this now. So by reading first, will you please read? I am so sad. Some of you are like leaving the meeting, maybe because of the weak connection. Sophia, will you please read this one? Yes, Sophia. Before you read, anyway, class, this is recorded.
Global,
Go, Sophia.
global warming, we often call the result of global warming, but it is causing a set of changes to the Earth's climate or long-term weather patterns that varies from the place to place. While many people think of global warming and climate change as synonyms, scientists use climate change to describing the complex shifts now affecting our planet's weather and climate system, in part because some areas actually get cooler in the shorter term.
Okay. Now, you're going to write in a clean sheet of paper what caused global warming. Then state your reason. Is it people or nature? Okay. Make your stand. So, Just write it later, class. You'll do this. You will do this asynchronously. For those who are like disconnected, please wait for the video. I'm going to send it, class, to the Google Drive. You can access that, and please write your answer here: people or nature. Write in a clean sheet of paper. And another, this one you're going to interview any of your family members about gender equality. So take note of the important points being raised and then write his or her stand on a separate sheet of paper. So ask anyone from the at home. Is it, you may choose from your parents or your siblings if they can already give their stand. Are they like yes to gender equality? Why? Or no to gender equality? And then why? And that's it, class, for a while. There's more here. Oh, I think for a while, class, I will just present it. We have some more here. All right. So the next activity, class, I was not able to put it in on our PPT, but I will just show it to you later. I will do this asynchronously. All right. So that's about choosing topics. So let's try to do that orally. Okay. That is choosing topic. If you're going to choose topics, what are you going to choose? Okay. You will like you want to make a stand. What you want to choose? Let's start. Are you going to use most popular class, or smartest person? Most popular or smartest person? Anyone? Choose. Popular or smart? Yes. Yes, Eman. Popular or smart?
Smart.
Smart. Okay, so for Eman, that's his choice. Okay. How about this one? Homeschooling or classroom setting? Homeschooling or classroom setting? Okay, this is another way like you can practice making a stand. You choose two topics and then try to give your opinion. Yes, Dana.
Classroom setting.
Okay, still classroom setting. Wow. I really felt you, class. You are like, you really want to go back, but we cannot go back right now. But anyway, I believe naman that you are enjoying our online class. Last two. How about this one? Rich and ugly or poor and good looking? Rich and ugly or poor and good looking? What you are going to choose? Rich, ugly, or poor but good looking? Parang nag-isip talaga yung mga bata. Yes, Kia?
Rich and ugly po.
Most especially at this time of pandemic. We want all to be rich, right? And to have all the money to spend for the goods that we need. And anyway, that's the stand. Who is choosing good looking and poor? Meron? Ayan si JC meron. JC is choosing poor and poor but good looking. Why, JC? Let me try to ask you why.
Because I can just model and make money.
Wow! Just model and make money. Very good. That can be, right? So marami namang models dyan that they are making money out of their, physical attributes or appearance. Well, that is correct. Now, last one. Class, don't get offended by the question, but Parent teacher or teacher in the classroom? Parent teacher or teacher in the classroom? Yes, Akiko.
Teacher in the classroom.
Why? May I know your stand here, Akiko? Why you choose teacher in the classroom? Wala, baka mapagalitan ako ni mama nandun sa likod ko. Parent teacher or teacher in the classroom? Akiko, are you going to speak or not?
Because
No?
it's
Yeah.
parental teaching us.
Okay. I cannot hear that, but how about the others class? What are you going to choose? Yes, Jillian. And why?
The classroom.
Teacher in the classroom, why?
Because um um because they can teach us too.
Okay, they can, teachers can teach what? Actually,
Sir
kids,
Alan,
yes.
excuse me, Sir Alan.
Yes po, ma'am.
Sir, pakiano na, cut na daw po muna yung class
Okay
kasi
po.
magpo-post ko na po
Yes,
yung mga
ma'am.
teacher po.
Okay. So that's it, kids. So do you have any questions with the topic that we have for today? Making stand. Now, my question, are you now confident to give your own opinion and to give your own stand? Yes. But remember, you need to base it from facts. And always remember also that there's no wrong or right answers. You can be always right, especially if you will give or you share what you believe. All right? So see you next time, class. If you have no any question, just wait for the task that I'm going to send to you. And please do this asynchronously. You're going to send the answers up to 1 p.m. or 1:30. If we're going to extend for 30 minutes because you need to take your lunch first. So if there's any question, class, see you next time. Keep safe, class. God bless you all. And see you next meeting. We'll have our science class.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po,
Bye.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye
Bye.
po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po.
Bye po, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye,
po.
sir. Thank you po.
Yun na. Bye na.
Oh, ma'am. Yung observation notes daw po.
Ano ba nakalagay? Accomplish ka.
Mamaya accomplish daw po. Apo.
Oo. Pagkatapos mo na ng 10 minutes, habang naghihintay.
So, ma'am, habang naghihintay po kayo for your turn.
Yung ating postcode, 30 minutes. Titira ka lang ng 10. So, yung 20 minutes, yun ang mga time nyo. Okay po?
After 10
Okay.
minutes po.
10 minutes lang. 10. Oo, 10. Oo.
Opo, ni Sir Alan. Opo.
Mag-a-accomplish kayo ng mga forms. Okay po, ma'am? Okay. So, simula tayo kay Ma'am Senizal and Sir Alan. Magpo-postcon. Manonood ng 3 lesson. Okay.
Ma'am Jocelyn. Ma'am, nasa ano na po? Nasa classroom na po. Po, ma'am. Neng Anika, pwede nang mag-out.
Paano man isang echo?
Ang katakutan wala.
Magkano daw, Nick?
Ma'am, katakutan nung wala po kayo doon sa link ni Sir Alan.
Pero
Si Sir Arnel wala. Pero nang naririnig ko. Okay po, ma'am, narinig niyo po. Isisend ko po yung link, ma'am. Saglit lang po. Yes. Ganun. Ma'am, katakutan. Ma'am, Sir Arnel, nasa messenger niyo na po. Okay na yun. Thank you. Thank you. Okay na, Neng. Andoon na. Okay na, Neng.
Masundan na lang.
Ma'am, wala pa po si Sir Arnel, ma'am.
Ano sa palagay mo, Tidisay? Baka nawala ng signal si Sir Arnel eh.
Oo nga nawala nga siya.
Oo nga. Di continue na natin.
Hindi niya mag-get
Recorded naman po.
mapapanood ang post-con. Hindi niya mapapanood ang post-con. I-try ko.
Recorded naman yun eh.
Yeah. Okay. Recorded naman. Pwede na.
Okay na, start na.
Start na po ako, ma'am.
Okay, oo.
Narinig niyo na po ako?
Oo.
Okay po, Sir Alan, good morning. Sa mga assessors po, good morning,
Good morning.
din po. Kahit medyo maraming mga kapatakan. First of all, congratulations, Sir Alan, for taking the courage doing this online class despite of many struggles and challenges due to connectivity. So yun, actually, I listed some of the good points kasi very minimal naman yung nakita ko na hindi good points. So I was listing a while ago, I was writing my observation. So ito yung mga na-observe ko doon sa the whole discussion mo noong lesson mo. So the first one here is very interactive. Kasi yung online, yung mga bata ay, yung mga activities pala, yung mga activities and assessment mo ay very interactive. Kasi very simple, and ang students, they were able to catch up easily kasi nga very simple yung mga assessment, yet very interactive. Kasi that is one of the most difficult issue when it comes in online teaching, yung making the assessment, making the exercises interactive. Pero I saw that in your teaching, I saw that in your discussion. Okay. Second one, yung voice very gentle, voice well modulated. I think students hindi sila intimidated, hindi sila matatakot na magtanong, ask questions or sumagot dun sa mga tanong and at the same time mag-share ng mga answers nila. So yun, isa yun. Ito, nakasulat sa akin, no? Students are not afraid and intimidated by the teacher. Kasi nga, very friendly, very accommodating, very approachable yung voice. Parang gentle, simpleng-simple, di ba? Sa bahay lang, hindi siya pressurized ba na sa mga bata. Next one, we have the application of activities, appropriate and timely. Kasi I noticed na yung mga activities na you used on your presentation are timely in the time of pandemic. And then, appropriate din siya dun sa topic na sa topic na that day. Okay. Next one, that students could relate integratively. Ito, may nakalagay pa nga ako dito, teacher, very gentle and very motivating. Siguro po, sir, one of the not so good issues ay, siyempre, yung sabi ko nga yung sa connectivity, kasi siyempre, struggling yung mag-speak ka alone, mag-explain ka alone, most especially if students are not replying back, 'di ba? Yung mga ganong mga ano, pero actually hindi naman natin kontrolado yung mga ganong ano. Siguro doon tayo magkakaroon ng major improvement. Pero at least hindi naman natin concern yon, as long as we are doing our part, as long as we are doing our best for us to be able to discuss and to present our day's lesson every day. Kasi ako I truly admire you, yung courage mo nga na mag ano ng online class, kasi that is actually one of my weaknesses, yung sa technology na pero we need to cope up, 'di ba? We need to
Yes.
adapt kasi we have no choice adapting the situation and the occurrences ngayon nga, most especially during pandemic. Okay. So lahat naman tayo, 'di ba? Kumbaga kahit however we prepared on our teaching, on our discussion, most especially yan yung online teaching, siyempre may mga flaws pa din. Pero yun yung mga flaws na beyond our control, na hindi natin inaasahan, na 'di ba kami nga eto nga yung sa connectivity, medyo nagkakaroon kami ng problema, pero at least we cope up, 'di ba? We adapt. We will able to exhaust all the ways for us to be able. So ganun din po siguro sa pagtuturo sa bata. So kailangan natin i-exhaust lahat ng ways for them to be able, at dun tayo mag ano yan, yung we need to get down on the level of the students. Most especially ngayong pandemic, di ba, sir? Napakahirap po. Difficult to students and difficult to teachers. Di po ba? So pero kailangan magtuloy ang education. Sabi nga doon sa sulong edukalidad, kahit na anong nangyayari, no matter what, we need to continue sa education in all modalities, whether modular or online. Hats off, sir. Congratulations. And
Thank you, ma'am.
continue doing that good work. Alam ko, mahal ka ng mga estudyante mo. Yun ang nakikita ko sa inyo, sir. Congratulations po. If I'm going to rate you out of 10, so I can give you siguro mga 8, 9 scale
Wow.
out of
Thank
10.
you. Thank
Opo.
you.
Yun po, sir.
Okay
Congratulations.
po. Thank you po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am. Emmeline.
Thank you po, sir. Thank you po, assessors.
Sir Alan, wait lang ha. May next pa.
Okay,
Lalabas na po
ma'am.
ako, ma'am.
Okay lang po.
Opo, ma'am.
Sige po.
Yes, ma'am, naka-join na po.
Okay po, ma'am. Start na po.
Communication skills.
Good morning, Sir Alan. Good morning pa ba?
Good morning po.
Good morning po. Nice to meet you po, Sir Alan Nava. This is Ma'am Gina, the second observer. And first, I want to congratulate you po for
Ma'am Gina, ma'am, excuse po. Ma'am, palakas lang po ko ng kaunti ng audio niyo, ma'am. Medyo mahina po.
okay po, sige po. Ayan po, rinig na po ba? Just hold my mic na lang po. Okay na po ba? Naririnig na?
Opo, ma'am, okay na po.
Okay po, sige po. So yun po, congratulations, Sir Alan. Congratulations for a successful online demo teaching. So demo teacher po talaga kayo, ano po? Ay, ano po, online, ano po?
Yes po, online po yung class ko po.
Kitang-kita naman po kasi parang you're used to the technology and everything na ginagawa po in an online class. So I have notes here. I have few notes here. I'll be so since ito po ay observation, so syempre po the feedback coming from me will serve as technical assistance. Ano po? We have three indicators. Aware naman po kayo doon, di ba po? That you
Yes
will
po,
be
ma'am.
rated based on the three indicators po ng RPMS. So these indicators ang kino-consider po natin as we plan our lesson. So you are teaching English po, ano po, and then the lesson is about making a stand. The first indicator is apply knowledge of content. Check ko lang po yung indicator, baka mali yung masabi ko. Knowledge of the content within and across curriculum areas, parang ganun, ano po. And I have noticed, nakita ko po yan, napakalinaw po in your lesson from beginning up to the end. Actually, what I admire the most in your lesson is the you consistently integrate, especially po in values education, ano po, the situations, ano pa ba, yung mga items, the texts, may nakita po tayo doon about the history, about the ano pa ba, about the dance, Carinyosa, and everything. Ang dami nyo pong in-input doon na not only within the curriculum area, but across curriculum areas. Ano po? So, good job po tayo doon, sir. That's very good. um the the activities are very interactive. um naririnig ko, wait lang po, naririnig ko kasi yung kabilang Google Meet. The activities are very interactive po, even though it's online, but you you made it interactive by naririnig ko po yung usapan nila. Sorry. Sorry po. Opo. So, since it's online, you manage to make the activities interactive by asking the students to like thumbs up, di ba? Hindi na po nila kailangan sumagot. Thumbs up if you agree, or show blue if you agree, di ba po? Red if you disagree. And that's good job. Magandang strategy po yun, sir. Kasi minsan kapag sasagot pa yung bata, since online po ito, baka naglo-loading pa yung bata, medyo it's time consuming. Ano po? So, that's a very good strategy na nakita ko po sa inyo. The activities from the beginning, the Rebus Puzzle, ano pa ba to? The disagree, agree, disagree, the texts, the situations wherein they going to determine if they uphold those situations. I see the connection from the transition of the activities with the smooth connection of activities from beginning up to the end. So that's very good po, sir. That means in indicator number 2, you were able to plan and deliver the teaching strategies na kailangan po natin. I have seen that you you were able to put the scenario in the present context yung mga situations in the COVID-19, 'di ba po? Meron din po kayong situation doon about the policy about the dogs, 'di ba po? That is in your previous, parang in your previous lesson.
Yes po.
You were able to connect it within the curriculum area. What else pa po? Okay. And then the third indicator, sir, I'm just focusing only on the indicators that we need because of
Yes po.
course you will be rated on that. The last one is the use of ICT. If you're able to select and develop, let me ask you first: are the texts do they come from a reference? Did you get it from a reference po? Even the
Yes po.
sentences?
Yes po. The
Okay,
texts
good
are.
choice po. That's
Mm,
good choice of materials. Very timely. Um, the degree is just within the level of the students. Diba po, hindi siya masyadong mahirap. Just within the level of the students. Okay, so that's also one thing that we consider whenever we look for materials, di ba po?
yes po.
Or from reliable sources that we have. I also admire, sir, your material about the news on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Mm,
Diba po, about the COVID, it's like a news article, but they were able to, after reading the article, the students were able to make a stand. Do I want to be vaccinated or not? So, very timely po siya. Maganda na even though they are just as young as mga ilang taon ba yun? They are 13 years old, but they can like decide on themselves na parang I don't want to be vaccinated or I want to be vaccinated, and that's very good. Um, Yon, the Philippine setup, uh, you are able to the activities are in the Philippine setup. Aside from that, there are topics also like for example global warming that that wherein we integrate science and technology. Actually, all the integrations that you did, napansin ko po yun lahat, sir, at very good po kayo doon. That's good job. Kasi sometimes in planning medyo mahirap ano po
yes
like
po.
to think of how can I
Opo.
integrate science in English? How can I integrate like for example TVE and so on and so forth? But where you were able to manage and to successfully do that. So congratulations po ulit doon. For the last one po ulit doon sa the use of ICT, sir, I have noticed in the last part of your lesson that there's a part of the activity, but you were not able to prepare the PowerPoint. Is it like that? You're not able to
No.
show the PowerPoint?
Actually, ma'am, what happened was I edited my PPT. Nilagay ko po yung activity, but then hindi pala siya na-save. Kasi po
Okay.
gumagamit po ako ng slide
Mm-mm.
share. So sa original
Mm-mm.
po, meron po siyang activity, and then pagdating sa slide share, nawala po siya. So it means ang na-save po sa slide share ay yung dati
Okay.
ko pa pong ginawa. So hindi po siya nakita ng bata, but then meron po siyang prepared dito na
Oh,
maisasend ko po sa kanila.
okay. It's still admirable. Ako nga po, I don't know how to use a slide share. But in that case, it's a lesson learned for you, sir. Ano po na we need to check before, since this is a demo teaching, so we have to really check everything. Ano po?
Yes po.
Um, okay. So, ayan. But even though that happens, that a particular slide is
Gising
yes po,
po.
sige po. A particular slide is not
Ma'am
there, but you were
Gina,
able to
1 minute na lang
manage in
po.
the situation, ano po? Yes
Mm.
po, yes po. You were able to manage in the situation wherein you read the items, you read the text, and then the students were able to grasp still kahit wala po silang nakita. Okay, ganun
Yes.
naman tayo. We adjust in the situation. Ano po. With that being said, Sir Alan, congratulations. And it's my
Thank you,
pleasure to observe your
ma'ams.
class.
Mm.
Maraming pong salamat. At
Thank
saka,
you
sir,
Thank
you're
you,
also.
very
Ma'am Gina
cheerful.
Lynn.
Opo.
Thank you
Okay na po.
po.
Sige
Ako,
po.
Ma'am Gina Lynn,
Kinakata po.
thank you po.
Salamat po. Salamat po, sir. Thank you po.
Sino nang papasok?
Pasok na po
Ma,
yung number 3.
Hindi naman siya eh.
Sino po ba ang number 3 natin, ma'am?
Ang number 3 ay si... Ay, wala.
Wala lang. Kahanap. Basta isang
Number 3 ay si Gina Hernandez.
hindi ba makapasok? Wait lang po, ma'am. Si Ma'am Hernandez po. Ano po? Saglit lang po. Ay, si Ma'am ano pala, EF. Opo. Si Ma'am Gamboa nga po. Ma'am Gamboa. Okay po. Wait lang po, ma'am. Okay po.
Margie Gambo.
Good morning po. Good morning, Sir Alan. Good
Morning
morning,
po.
sir. Okay po. Sir, congratulations. Napakahirap sa part na maraming observer. Tapos, tanggap nyo ang challenge. Congrats, sir. And then, na-appreciate yung effort mo na talagang na ano mo yung ano ng bata, ini-encourage mo sila to participate the discussion of your class. So, congratulations, sir. So,
Thank you, ma'am.
sir, can you tell me about the flow of your class? So, parang a summary lang for me to in or for me to get the strategy in your class.
First, ma'am, actually, I think of making or doing something new po when it comes po sa vocabulary development. So instead po the usual thing na we do, I use po pictures, something like that, or glues, katulad po ng ginamit ko po a while ago. And then, that's how I parang how I prepare them for the new
Okay.
lesson. Para po yung enjoyment nandun na po sa heart nila agad before I start.
Okay. So,
And dun po sa preliminary activities po for them to be motivated also is I see to it po na I integrate everything from our
mhm.
previous class or
Okay.
our other subjects para po ano din sa mind nila that everything po is connected naman and they can still review lalo po ngayon sa online class bira po kasi kami mag-meet ng hindi po talaga siya everyday may schedule time na po siya so maano po
Okay,
motivating at
sir.
the same time integrating. And then that's the time po na ipe-present ko po yung lesson.
Okay po.
New idea po.
Sir,
Preparing for, yes po.
based from your performance. So if you have or given a chance to rate yourself in your performance a while ago, 10 is the highest. What is your rate?
Actually po, I don't give myself 10 because I believe po that there's always better po sa aking previous performance. But I also believe that my now is my best performance. But I still nagbibigay pa rin po ako ng allowance. Like for example po, I can rate myself po 8 or 9 because I believe po na I can do better pa po next time. Yes po.
Okay. So by that, sir, so 9 or 8 or 9, so ano yung, in what particular area you want to improve to get a 10 scores?
Okay po. So when it comes po sa technicalities, because although po I've been doing this for a while na, since October po nung nag-opening class, since ako po talaga is online modality, there are instances po talaga na still the technicalities, hindi po siya makikisama. And I believe kaya po siyang gawa ng paraan. So like a while ago po, I already checked that I have already the PPT complete, but then during the presentation, hindi pala napasama yung isang activities. That is why po na-notice nyo po, nagkaroon po ako ng activity na parang sinasabi ko lang, wala
Ako.
siyang PowerPoint presentation. So it means, even though I'm doing this for a while, there's still missing pa rin. And I need to address po that one. Kasi especially ICT thing or technicalities po.
Okay. So by that, sir, so that will be our agreement. Next time na mag-observe ako sa iyo, to get the highest score or the 10 score, you need to be perfect with that particular technicalities. So that will be
Yes.
our agreement. So next time
Yes,
na
ma'am.
mag-observe, yun ang hahanapin ko sa iyo. Kasi
Mm.
mostly of your lesson presentation, napakagaling, engagement of the learners, napakaayos. So, yun po ang titingnan ko, sir. Take note
Yes,
with
ma'am.
that. So, pag ready ka na next time, i-invite mo ako para yun lang po ang titingnan ko sa iyo kung perfect na lahat. And then, isa lang po yung parang nakikita kong medyo kulang, yung
Yes, ma'am.
engagement of all learners. Siguro nga because of the connectivity, kaya medyo hindi lahat na learners nag-participate. So, next time, all us learners to make a lively discussion.
Yes, ma'am.
So, advise them to prepare an area na malakas ang signal para lively ang discussion. So, again, sir, congratulations for a job
Thank you,
well done.
ma'am.
Ang galing. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po, Ma'am Margie.
Okay po. Thank you, ma'am.
Opo, pwede na po mag-out.
Hmm. Hello, good afternoon po. Hello, Sir Alan Nava. So,
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am Jana Mendoza from Tansa National Trade School po. So, before we proceed with our PA, I want to congratulate you for a job well done, sir. Okay? It's very important that you and the learners enjoyed the session. Okay, so sir, before we proceed, what did you feel about your presentation today, sir?
I'm so fulfilled po when it comes po sa how I deliver po and how my pupils responded po to my questions or to the how they interact with me po.
Okay.
Because most especially this time, it's hard actually po to connect. There are some learners who can really can't connect. That is why po when I am like calling them, wala akong nasagot minsan. Kasi it's due to connectivity. But I'm happy that we maximize it na if you have the connections, you are trying everything you can. Mga bata po, if you napansin po natin, they are really trying their best to speak the medium of instruction, and that's why po I'm so fulfilled.
Yeah, so I'm glad to hear that you felt fulfilled in your presentation today. Now, how about the organization or the step-by-step pattern of your discussion, sir?
Okay po. There are times po that we have the standard on how we actually organize our lesson. But there are times that I'm not changing naman po this one. But I am trying po to at least like somehow po change din para po yung transition as mas makuha po agad ng bata. Or since po we have only shorter time doing this one, para po direct to the point.
Okay.
I mean, makuha po agad nila, mag-grasp po agad nila yung tinutukoy. Unlike po kasi sa face-to-face, since we have time and we can actually visit them doing the group activity or the individual activity, pwede po talagang there are there are other plans po for that. I mean, nababago lang po yung plans ng kaunti. Yung organization due to necessity rin po talaga, especially nasa online class po kasi.
Okay. So now, if you are going to do the lesson again, would you do the same, sir?
For this English class, yes, ma'am. Iba-iba
Yes,
po kasi sa iba-ibang subject. Opo.
Yes, because like what you said a while ago, you felt fulfilled in your discussion today. Now, I have listed here some points, okay, in your demonstration teaching. Okay, so let's start with, this is very minimal and technical, okay?
Yes,
so because if we're going to talk about the content, the mastery of your subject matter, your mastery, you are very good, sir. Okay, so I don't know if when we enter your class, ay nakapag you already had your classroom rules. Kasi usually when we are doing the online class, most especially today we are facing the pandemic or we are in the online class, we have our classroom rules. But based on the flow of your discussion, I think that the students are really they knew your classroom rules already. So maybe that is the reason why you did not give your classroom rules lately. Yes, sir. And then, okay, the activities are interactive. Very interactive. So every activities you used in your presentation is very interactive. So students, because of the interactive activities, students' participation is very evident. Okay. Yes. Then I saw your mastery in the content of your subject matter, and then your activities are responsive to the needs of the learners. So those are the good points. Okay, but I have one thing na napansin during your discussion because your students are very responsive. Okay, uh, since they are grade 5 students, if I'm not mistaken, sir, grade 5 students,
Yes
okay,
po.
cute nila. Okay, so they are very eager to answer. So the way you praise or the way you acknowledge their answer, kasi 'di ba when we are interacting with the little ones or grade 5 students or lower levels. So when we are giving acknowledgement, medyo anuhan natin. Let's give more energy. Let's
Energy
be
po.
more enthusiastic. For example, sa one student answered, then he or she got the correct answer, maybe you can give, okay, great. Okay, you have a great answer. Okay, so since your students is grade 5, okay, at I observed that the students are very participative. They are very eager to answer. So, yun lang naman, at saka pala, another thing, I also observed na you did your motivation and then after the motivation, you have the prayer. If you are going to ask me, you're going to start the discussion or the session with a prayer and then you will proceed with a game. Okay? A game pala. Sa game ka nag-start. Okay, sir? So for that, if I am going to rate you from 0 to 10, I will give you 9 because you
Thank you,
are
ma'am.
very knowledgeable on the content of your discussion.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Apa.
Ma'am Jenna.
Apa. Leave na po ako, ma'am.
Opo, ma'am, mag-leave na po.
Apa. Thank you po.
Ma'am Rodriguez, pwede na pong mag-in doon sa kabilang Google Meet po. Sir Alan po. Ma'am, nasa po? Nasa classroom po. Nandun po. Sa stream, opo.
Na ibig sabihin, Ma'am Divine, lahat siya ang focus ng observation. Lahat si Sir Alan ang focus ng PA. Ano, Ma'am Divine? Lahat ng ating applicant, si Sir Alan ang focus ng PA.
Yes, sir. Kasi sabay-sabay sila kaninang nanood sa kanyang demo.
Okay po. Maganda nga nakikita natin ang comparison ng giving PA. Kaya lang,
nila.
hindi ba naman yung sa part ng ng teacher?
Hindi. Naray pa naman teacher.
Accepted naman. Taga saan ba Sir Alan? Amadeo.
Taga Amadeo.
Kaya pala.
Marami yan sa pagtuturo.
Okay. Sige po. Just go on, Sir Alan. Kayang-kaya mo yan.
Po, sir.
Sige po, ma'am. Jocelyn, mag-start na po. Nakamute po yung mic niyo, ma'am.
Ay, opo, ma'am. Sorry po, nakamute po pala. First, sir, congratulations po sa cottage para makapag-demo po sa amin. And thank you din po sa opportunity na ma-observe namin po kayo. And meron po ako ditong list doon sa akin pong observation piece, sir. Yung una po, nakakatuwa po na dahil online po yung ating situation, naibigay po ni sir ng napakalinaw yung mga instruction para sa mga bata. So, and yung explain ni Sir Mabuti kung ano ba yung dapat gawin ng bata, kung paano sila magre-response sa mga tanong ni Sir. So malinaw yung mga naging instruction ni Sir sa mga bata para makapag-participate din po ng mabuti yung bata. And isa rin po dito sa note ko, nakita ko po sa approach ni Sir kung paano po niya i-encourage yung bata po para mag-participate po sa discussion. And yung pong knowledge ni Sir sa subject matter, fully observed naman po talaga. Another note po dito sa aking list, yung pagbibigay ni Sir ng question sa mga bata, nakakatuwa po na yung lesson ni Sir, although English po yung lesson ni Sir, ay talagang na-connect po niya sa current situation po natin sa pandemic. Opo. And doon po sa observation natin, yung ating pong ino-observe, di ba meron po tayong tatlong ino-observe. Pagka po meron po online observation, first po yung paggamit po ng ICT. So naipakita po talaga ni Sir yung kanyang knowledge, yung kanyang kaalaman sa paggamit po ng ICT. At sa tingin ko po, na-enjoy po ng mga bata yung activities na ginawa po ni Sir. And also, yung pong sa napakahalaga po na sa isang lesson po, lagi natin siyang maiko-connect sa other learning areas. Yun po yung sa ating indicator 1 po. At nakita ko po yung kay Sir dahil po na-connect niya sa values, na-connect niya sa social, di ba? And na-connect po din niya doon sa ating history. Gumamit po si Sir ng Carinyosa, gumamit si Sir ng mga question regarding the pandemic. Kumbaga yung situation na i-relate po talaga ni Sir sa lesson niya, kahit sabihin po na English yung kanyang lesson. And congrats po Sir, kasi hindi po ganun kadali na ang isang topic po ay i-connect nyo doon sa current situation or sa other learning areas. Congrats po Sir. And isa po dito, last po na nakasulat po dito, kung paano i-appraise ni Sir. Di ba po ang mga bata ay elementary, grade 5. So, sa nakita ko naman po, na-motivate ni Sir yung bata sa pamamagitan ng pag-praise doon sa mga answer ng bata. Let's say, nandiyan yung very good, na sinasabihan niya ang bata. And isang magandang gawi po yun ng teachers para ma-encourage po talaga ang bata. And yung last sa ating indicator po, yung sa strategies po para kasi sa panahon po natin yun, mahirap talaga gawa ng sa pandemic nga, wala tayong face-to-face, pero sa tingin ko po, yung learning ay na-address po ni Sir kahit po sabihin natin na online yung kanilang klase. So, thank you Sir sa opportunity na na-observe kayo and good luck po. Ay, God bless po.
Thank
Congrats
you,
po, Sir.
Thank you po.
Ma'am, out na po ako.
Okay po, pwede na po.
Okay, thank you po. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay po, Ma'am Marilyn, start na po.
Good afternoon po, Sir Alan Nava. Congratulations for your successful demo teaching this morning. And then, you all know that there are actually three indicators that must be observed in your demo teaching.
Yes po.
Okay, so I would like to give emphasis on those. Okay, the first part is the application of the content and knowledge across all learning areas. So that indicator is very much observed. Okay, like I saw how you contextualize your subject matter. Actually, sir, you have your sophisticated understanding or you have a very broad knowledge of your subject content because you were able to explain all. So you were able to integrate um, actually MAPE, you integrated health in coronavirus and vaccination, and then you integrated arts, you integrated PE in your traditional dance. No, I saw that in a reading text. And then you even included Filipino, pagiging mapanuri. And then you even included my subject, science, regarding energy conservation. So the integration of the content is very much evident. So you had your contextualization, you even had your localization, sir. Localization, when you let the students utilize the materials found in their homes by blue and red objects. So that's localization, sir. You even include the reading text, including, I don't know if that is your hometown, Amadeo, sir.
Yes po.
Do you live in Amadeo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you had your localization. You were asked to use learning materials in the context of your locality. Okay. And then, with regard to indicator number 5, I observed that you integrate ICT na with your varied instructional materials using your slide deck. And then what I like about your slide deck, especially in your introductory activities, you used pictures. Okay, like in what I know, yung blue and red, sir, yung agree or disagree, you use pictures because you are dealing with grade 5 students. So they do not know yet what face-to-face is. They do not know yet the tattoos and etc. So you included pictures to support clear understanding of the statements. So in that way, they easily agreed or disagreed in those texts. Okay. So aside from those slide decks, you also use online applications like Facebook. You even use icons from Facebook, yung like and this and thumbs up and yung ganun po. And then you even said in your to your class that later I will be posting in our Google Classroom the activities that you need to answer. So in that, you also integrate ICT, right, sir? And then lastly, for addressing all the instructional needs of the students, you develop equality among students. Sabi nyo nga po, everyone is capable of giving his or her stand. So, ibig sabihin, kahit ikaw ay, regardless of your status or whatever, you can give your stand. No? Kasi nga po, we are all equal and we must respect all our opinions and our stand. So sir, so yun po yung aking mga positive comments. Now sir, if I will be giving you a score for the three indicators, I will be giving 7. So 7 is the highest, you know that sir?
Yes,
3 is
ma'am.
the low. So 7 means integrating. So meaning to say, you integrated already the indicators in your lesson. And now, sir, I will be asking you, what do you think is your strongest point in your lesson or in your demo? What do you think is your strongest point?
For me, ma'am, as a teacher, that's my strongest point is really how I make my students like interact to me, how they like talk to me, because in that way, I can see if they really understand what I'm saying or what I'm sharing to them. That is why the interaction po talaga.
Yes, sir. That rapport is very much evident, no po? Because your topic is making a stand. So there must be really a good rapport between the teacher and the student so that they can give easily their stand or their opinion. Because if you are if you are not that good to them or if you are not that approachable to them, they will be and there will be a barrier between you and them and then they will be hesitated to give their stand. Okay po. Now about sir your weak points.
For me, ma'am, although I've been doing this for a while, like the ICT application, still, I am like into improving it. Like most especially, a while ago, I already checked po na my PPTs are complete already. But then when I'm presenting, I found out that there's a missing activity that they need to get for today. And I already edited, but then I don't know why po hindi na-save, pero nagawan ko po siya ng paraan lang. So, I just do it orally. Yung pong last activity po na dinagdag ko po sa dulo. Without the PPT, but I'm asking na lang them orally. And they are also responding naman. So, I believe po still ICT. Although, sabi ko nga po, I've been doing this since nag-start po yung school year, October. But then, dun pa rin po ako medyo need po talaga ng improvement.
Now sir, knowing your weakness, how are you going to improve on that?
Okay po. So, actually po, as self-improvement also, I see to it po na I'm researching din po on how to deal with it. Especially po, for example, there are times po kasi, aminin ko na po, nabu-burn out po yung student by just looking at the PPTs. So, I've been searching po for apps like, nakakita po ako ng yung ngayon, yung classroom screen, for example, and I'm trying to show it po to them na gamitin. And syempre po, I need to double check yung aking PPTs if it is complete already, even the spelling, even po the construction, even the word kung may magkadikit. Kanina po napansin ko naman, wala naman po siyang ganon. But then, meron pa rin nakaligtas po, yung which is I really need to check over and over again. And again.
Sir, did you notice that you started the lesson with the introductory activity and then suddenly you prayed?
Okay po. My explanation for that, ma'am, is there are times po kasi na pupils cannot connect. So my activity, the one that I gave po, yung pong sa puzzle, actually is to give time for those who are like still connecting. In my class po kasi lagi ko po yung ginagawa. For example po, watching videos or I'm presenting a game. Pero actually po, it's not part talaga. The motivation case po talaga is the one showing the picture and getting red, blue. But then the first one po talaga is just to add vocabulary enrichment, but then hindi po talaga siya, pwede naman po siyang wala. Pero just to explain po bakit po nahuli po yung prayer.
Okay po.
So, yun po. Pero anyway po, next time po, sa unahan ko na po ilalagay yung prayer.
Sir, do you think, if you are going to rate yourself, because I already gave my rating, although I think it's very high, I think I must lower it in somehow, maybe in ICT, but what grade are you going to give to yourself?
Okay po. So if it is na 1 to 10, ma'am, if it is 1
No
to
sir,
10, I'll
1 to
give
7 only lang
1
po.
to 7. Actually po, since there's still a missing one po, as what I'm saying a while ago po about the internet connection, I mean the ICT. So I give myself po 6.
Okay. Because sir, that's only okay because there's always room for improvement. So that
Yes,
one will be for the next observation.
Yeah, my
There will
goal,
still
yes
be,
po.
yes, meron pa po. So there will be still space or additional score for improvement. So congratulations, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You manifested all the indicators that must be observed in a classroom teacher. So congratulations. For now, that will be your performance and you will be better soon, sir. Congratulations
Thank you
po.
so much.
Okay po.
Okay po. Thank you, Ma'am Marilyn. Mag-out na po.
Thank you po.
Out na rin. Okay po. Pwede na po mag-out.
Ay,
Sir
may
A, okay
question.
na.
Pwede po bang mag-request? Kasi po medyo nahihirapan po ako personally po sa form. Kasi po naka-PDF po siya, hindi po siya ma-edit. Kahit po siya i-convert po siya sa Word or convert po siya na ano po, iba po yung itsura niya. Paano po kaya yun? Pag kasi po PDF, hindi po kasi siya na-edit po.
Sige, kahit hindi naman ipasa yung yung COT.
Ay, paano po yung may grade, yung may table po na yung ganun po, yung may grade po.
Yung observation.
Opo, yung observation tool po. Ang nagawa ko po, yung isa po, yung merong observation po. Yung observation notes form, nagawa ko po. Inano ko na lang po, ginawan ko na lang po ng form. Pero yung may table,
Diyan naman ganun.
yung may table,
Ma'am Marilyn, pa-out na po dyan. Punta po tayo doon sa
sige
sa
po, sige po.
kabilang GC
Sige
po.
po, sige
Sa
po.
kabilang
Pasensya,
Google Meet.
opo. Sige po. Sir, thank you po ulit, Sir Alan. Sige po.
I learned so much.
Thank you, Sir Alan. Galing-galing, ha? Congratulations for a job well done. I think you deserve a certificate of recognition. Siguro yan ay
Gagawa namin ng certificate yan para meron naman siyang
Thank you po.
Pinisa ng anim.
Sir Alan. Thank you, Sir Alan.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.
Ito po, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Sir Arnie.
Sa kabila po.
Well done. Yan, Les. Okay, rate mo na.
Ayun po. Nag-usap pa po ba kayong tatlo?
Ma'am Design, Sir Arnel.
Yes.
Okay na tayo ng tatlong caselet.
Opo, ma'am.
And then sila ay 12:30 to 1 ay lunch. 1:30 to 2:20. Bibigay na rin namin sa kanila yung caselet number 3 para makagawa na sila ng lesson plan. And then 2 to 3, demo sila ng 10 minutes ulit. Doon tayo magre-rate.
Okay, sige.
Sir?
Ma'am, patingin mo na ako. Oo, hindi pa ako nakain. Hindi makaibita, Ma'am Edel eh.
Mga moms, wait lang po ha. Dinig po kayo doon sa kabila. Saglit lang po. Saglit lang po.
Yes, na namin yung caselet number 3, mga moms.
Okay na po tayo dito, ma'am.
Oo.
Okay,
Ate Desai and Sir, nakita nyo na yung ating points at saka score sheets. Nasa email nyo.
Okay, sige.
Okay,
Sige po. Sige.
Okay, thank you ha. Lunch na muna tayo habang
Okay, salamat, sir. Thank you.
Thank you po.